Now, to handle form submission, we go to our form element and handle the onSubmit event the same way we handled the click event of our buttons. So here we can type an arrow function and do a console.log and say submitted. Now, if we submit the form, see what happens? The message that we log on the console disappears because by default, when we submit an HTML form, that form is posted to the server, so we get a full page reload. Now, to solve this problem, we need to prevent this default behavior. So we give this function a parameter like event. Now I'm going to cut this statement and add braces because we're going to have 2 lines of code. The first thing we're going to do is call event.prevent_default. And with this, we can prevent this form from being posted to the server. And then we can do a console.log just like before. Now let's submit the form again. All right, the message is logged here. Beautiful. So this is how we can handle form submissions. Now, in real-world applications, quite often when submitting a form, we need to call the server to save the data. We're going to talk about that in the next section. So for this section, don't worry about it. Also, just like handling the click event of buttons, if the logic here gets too complicated, it might be better to move that into a separate function. For example, here we can define a function called handleSubmit. We set this to an arrow function that takes the event as a parameter. Then we add these 2 lines right here. Now here we have a compilation error because the TypeScript compiler doesn't know the type of the event parameter. So if you hover our mouse over this parameter, look, the type of this parameter is React.formEvent. So we need to annotate this with form event defined in the React module. So we import it on the top and use it right here. With that, we can remove this arrow function and simply reference handleSubmit. So note that I'm not calling this function, I'm just referencing it here. All right, we're done with this step. Next, we need to access the values in our input fields. We'll talk about that in the next lesson.